Alright, so this is a crazy, this is an absolutely wild map called Northern Powerhouse by, um, Yakfak, also known as, Zan something, something, you call them Yakfak or ZZZV for short. Um, but yeah, this is a map called Northern Powerhouse by them, and it's like a combination of really good looking yet ugly at some places. It's kind of weird. It's very weird texture usage, but right off the bat, you can see there's a palette, the change in palette, and this map has a big twist on it that I'll explain as the level progresses. But I haven't played this map nor have watched this demo. This is by me, by the way. This is a UV max of it. In a couple of months. Um, But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the only demo of the map, only max that exists, and probably will ever exist. Not because it's super hard, but because it's a very odd map that isn't very compared to other maps I have on this channel, which aren't played that often, anyways. Usually like Magnolia Dimensions. It's not like people are playing those WODs as much as like Sunlust or Valiant or of Eternity, stuff like that. And this is far more obscure than any other WOD I played on the channel. But yeah, it's called Northern Powerhouse. But it's a big boy. You'll see the twist. Let's just get into the demo. It's kind of, I mean, I kind of know what's going on, but I forgot why I do things from step to step for the routing and whatnot. But um, yeah, let's just watch and experience this together. So first I go for this yellow skull key. I'm not shooting in this beginning area for a very specific reason. A lot of panel metals, just ignore everything. You gotta get in here. So this level's, yeah, it has a twist. You see those plasma guns over there? Unobtainable. There's a bunch of other weapons that are unobtainable, that are locked behind a red card that doesn't exist in the map. On any difficulty, it doesn't exist. There's no red card yet. You'll need a red card to access some weapons, and it's pretty much impossible to get them. Some of them you may be able to get via archvile jump, but I haven't tried it. But yeah, just sort of sneaking around here, grabbing weapons and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not entirely trying to remember what everything does. But now I start shooting. It's safe to shoot in this area. It's not safe to shoot in the starting area, you'll see when we get back to there. But yeah, ton of paint elementals in this level. There's a ton of one other enemy that you might not expect. That's an actual threat. It's an enemy that you wouldn't expect to be a threat that this map has a ton of. So it's a very strange map. There's a seemingly random wall texture back there that teleports you to the starting area. And teleporters that take you all over the map. This is also another one of those super ammo-tight levels, so I need to berserk a lot. And, you can't even kill, like, the 2,000 enemies on your own. It's like a chillax map, sort of. But nowhere near as ugly and way less painful. It's actually kind of fun. This music, if I remember correctly, is something from XCOM in the text file. I think I've heard of that game. It's not that bad, though. The MIDI. I like it. I'm actually playing the MIDI used in the map for once. One of these commentary videos. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, very tight on ammo. I think you get some chainsaw action in this level, so that's kind of cool. But for the vast bulk of this, we'll just be watching together, except it's not live, so it's not really together. But I sort of forget a lot of what I do in this demo. As you can see, it's a huge map. The scale is huge. Also, not a lot of health in this level. It's another one of those very weird levels, a lot of weird secrets and weird stuff. Here's a sort of odd secret. Teleport you here. Which you could get here without using that teleporter. But secret teleport that's not tagged as a secret. But yeah, some of these parts I'll just have to watch, and both of us will be confused exactly what I'm doing in the demo. I think I did this in June. A lot of hard to reach places with extra ammo. We'll need to save that invul, and I remember that. We need to save that. And here's one of those infighting parts, I know. Trying to get stuff to infight and save ammo. We're not chainsawing a Baron, so have to give him to infight everything. I wonder how well this video is going to be received on this channel. I think this is a really cool level. I've heard some people don't think it's that great, but I think it's a really nifty little level. It's something I haven't seen in Doom or since. The twist on it. So far, this just seems like your standard, very weird-looking, tight on ammo sort of map. You'll see the gimmick soon. I already told you the one about the weapons you can't get, and the key card that doesn't exist. At some point, you'll basically get access to infinite ammo, but at that point, the map's pretty much over. You'll see. So yeah, once again, just trying to get things to infight. The layout of this map is also quite complex. Sort of reminds me of Stardate 2067 Map 02 in a way, except with less tech textures. And it's far different gameplay-wise. So, we're back in this area. Coming through that door awakens an archvile and PE. So yeah, you may have seen weapons on those little tech pillars up there, SSG and plasma. Cannot get those unless you do some archvile jumps, but it's not worth risking the health, which I mentioned was quite scarce in this map. Yeah, it took me hours, I remember, to figure this map out. To figure out a way to get past its twist to get to UV max the map. So quite honestly, it's not that hard if you're just trying to beat the map. It's hard if you're trying to max it. It almost feels like a horror movie, sort of. Sort of getting a survival horror sort of aspect to this. I really love the atmosphere of this level. Feels like you're at an abandoned base. But yeah, ultimately the only weapons you get access to are the chainsaw, shotgun, chain gun, the BFG, and the rocket launcher this level. The BFG isn't really of much use. Just barely. So now we're going to make a tight jump. We're going to make a tight jump here to a area that connects to the beginning of the level. We're actually making a jump to where we got the yellow skull key at the very beginning of the level. But yeah, this jump is actually crucial to the run. If I was unable to make this jump, then I definitely wouldn't be able to UV max this map. I'm not sure the jump was ever known about by the map author, Yakfak, but it's a lifesaver in terms of UV maxing the map. And I never lined up this jump. I never found the coordinates to stand on or anything like that. Not that you're allowed to use coordinates, but I never found like a specific spot to line up in or a specific place to look at. Well, let me just fast forward this. That was me being frustrated. Missed again. Okay, there we go. I finally got the jump. So now we're back in this area. This is the area where we got the yellow skull key. We're still allowed to fire here. You cannot fire in that other area across the bridge, I'm pretty sure. And I think I had to rush to the yellow skull key at the beginning of the level. I think maybe the bridge to it doesn't raise after a while, I'm not sure. Maybe it's one of those 30-second things, I forget. I'm not really sure. This is a boom compatible map, by the way. You can see that playing DSDA. But yeah, you have to do things in a very specific order to max this map. I'm not sure if Yakfak ever thought anybody would max this map. Probably never intended people to. I think he basically called it impossible in Ultraviolence. Though maybe he didn't, so don't quote me on that. So here we're just sort of clearing out some enemies from the beginning area. We need it mostly empty, specifically of paint elementals, for the main twist of the map, which happens in that room. But yeah, 2,480 enemies. We're 12 minutes into the map. Oh yeah, so this is another jump to a secret Easter egg area. There's stuff up here. And I think, yep, there's a little message in there. I don't know if you caught that, but I didn't catch that. So now we teleport on top of a main structure in that starting area. Got blasted by an archvile, unfortunately. But the point of that secret we needed was to grab armor and some rockets. But yeah, what was I saying? So, 12, 13 minutes into the level, we have 46 enemies dead. There's 2,480 enemies total. So where are they going to come from? What are they? When are we going to fight them? Here's another weird little thing. I'm not sure this is a secret or not, but it's certainly weird. Yeah, the chainsaw is getting a lot of use in this level. Repping the chainsaw. Here's another sort of secret shotgun. No weird lift thing. Forgot what that switch does. But yeah, I definitely feel like a one-man army here, sort of infiltrating a base. So, I believe grabbing that chainsaw at this point would activate the twist of the map. Or did I say chainsaw? I mean chain gun. I figured showing this map would be a good change of pace from Chillaxant. Very interesting map. So I grabbed the chain gun there. Now, the twist of the map will begin soon. Something very, very bad will happen. It's actually crazy, like, it's one of the craziest things I've seen in Doom. Not in terms of level design or anything like that, it's just sort of a wild thing that happens. Like, in about a few minutes, we'd be toast if we stay in this area. You'll see. It's absolutely crazy. So here's another secret area. That opens up another secret area. Well, allows you to get to another secret area, and then there's two more secrets. That was one of them we just allowed ourselves to get to later. And then there's a BFG secret, I believe we're going to now. Killing this guy because he's annoying. You might be lost if looking at this video, but I trust you. Oh yeah, so that's another weird secret, just a random teleport line there. Takes you to this area. Still continuing to conserve ammo. And a BFG. 60 cells. So now at this point, I believe I'm in the let's get to our area mode. We need to get to a specific spot. Grab all the health we can get. Now we need to get to our spot. Because the main event of the level is about to happen. And while it's quite boring actually, the spectacle is wild. So now I believe we're getting there. So yeah, I need more health. Even some rockets there. Yep, one rocket. Need every little bit of ammo you can get. So now this jump again. Oh, this is lagging now. Okay, this is... yeah, it's definitely sort of laggy. Just played at normal speed, I guess. There we go, I made it. So now we come up here, and we will wait for things to unfold. And this crazy map, main event, comes up right here. So we're gonna be up here for the next 15 minutes or so. Or the majority of the 15 minutes we're gonna be up here. We're gonna make a few trips down eventually, so I'll just I'll let it speak for itself what happens. 20 minutes in, 85 enemies dead. Where are the 2,300 of them that we haven't seen yet? There they are. They're coming now. So yes. Yep, you already know what's gonna happen. Over like 2,200, 300 or so of the enemies in this map are hit scanners. Chain gunners, zombiemen, shotgunners, Nazis. They're all teleporting down there. And I don't care what you say. There's 2 invuls this level. You can grab both of them. You can make use of all the megaspheres. I think there's 1 or 2 megaspheres. You could stand down there and try and kill them all. You can't. You can't. I've tried. You can't. This is the only feasible option. Let them kill each other from safety up here. It's the only way. There's just so many of them. Like, I know sometimes, you know, we think of thousands, and it's like, thousands isn't that much. This is... I mean, if you actually try and fight them down there, you'll see thousands. You'll see what thousands actually means. So, yep, this is what we're going to be doing for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to try and speed this up. Yeah, speed it up this much. So they just won't stop spawning in. There's just a ton of them. If there's any chain gunners that begin firing at us, then we'll have to bail. But yeah, this is where the infinite ammo part comes from. You get pretty much infinite chain gun ammo. But you can't even really use it, because if you go down there, if you keep on trying to kill these guys yourself, I mean, there's just so many of them, they're gonna chip away your health. You can have a full megasphere, they're still gonna chip away at your health. And you're gonna die. There's just too many of them. You can kill as many as you want, they can kill as much as they want down there, and you're still gonna die. So you have to pretty much just stand up here and let them kill each other. And once I get to low health, I think I'll make a dive for megasphere somewhere, I believe. Oh yeah, so let me slow down there. There's a switch right next to where I was standing, having those guys infight. There's a switch there that teleports you to an area. And now at this point, oh yeah, I gotta kill all these guys. A bunch of them teleport here for some reason, maybe to prevent you from grabbing the invuln, I'm not sure. But I believe we're gonna make a dive to kill all the enemies at this point. Yeah, now we're gonna go plunge in. Making our way all the way back. We're just gonna cut through all these guys. We're gonna make our way back to our the area where the tower was that we were standing on. Make sure to have a full megasphere for this part, because your invuln's not going to cover you through the whole thing. Well, I guess it does, basically. But now there's still a lot of enemies, but the megasphere will help you tank all the little bits of damage you take. So yeah, just look at all these bodies, man. Look at all these guys teleporting in. It's crazy. Like, I'm standing still, I'm emptying a full 200 bullets and they still continue to spawn. It's absolutely wild. The palette change is pretty cool. It seems like the browns are more golden. More bronzy. The browns are more like color browns. And obviously the blues are shifted to pink. Just pretty cool. I like the shift from blue to pink. Kind of like in Stardate 2067. And the greens are changed a little bit too. They seem sort of more saturated, I think. The reds are also sort of pink. Reds, oranges, sort of. I don't know. But yeah, absolute carnage here. If this was vanilla, man, the all ghost effect would be triggering just nearly instantly. So we saved some rockets for this guy. Not that chain gunning him wasn't a possibility. There's a Hell Knight in there, by the way. But yeah, so that was the main spectacle. If you grab that chain gun at the beginning of the map, and if you fired a shot, then you'd absolutely be boned to there. That's how it was for me when I played this map blind. I was like, damn, there's so many of these hit scanners here. It's like, when are they gonna stop coming? And they don't. They literally don't. They'll spawn in until there's literally no room for them anymore to spawn in. Then when guys get killed and some can spawn in, they will. So archviles also spawn here. Yeah, probably to deny space. I don't know. This map's not over yet. Still some enemies left, which we'll go take care of soon. Some guys will continue to trickle in through the teleport there as we finish off the map. I forget why I take this invis. I think it was actually a bad idea to take this invis at this point in the map. There's no reason to. So this is the switch that we hit earlier that I said gave access to a secret. It raised this lift higher so that we can grab this secret with an armor and a single rocket. So yeah, some guys spawned here also. I'm gonna grab the invuln here too, for the final enemies of the map. Now we do this part. Guess who's in here? A cyber Emond. Don't do what I do. There's actually a little cell charge not too far from here that would have given us 80 cells to kill the cyber demon. But I forgot about that in this demo, so you'll have to watch me chain gun this guy. This area is supposed to be pretty dark, by the way, so good routing by me to have the light amplification goggles. Along with the invuln. So I try and chainsaw these guys. And now the map is basically almost over. It's just a matter of hoping everybody spawned in. So this is what I was talking about. There's a little extra cell charge here that I totally could have used. So now I just gotta replenish on ammo and health a little bit. Yeah, so that was the wall texture I was talking about earlier that teleports you to the start. So such strange things in this map. It's a very strange map. So now I'm checking for enemies. Now I gotta ride that very slow elevator up. So boom, killed him. Now there's still 2 enemies left before he can exit. So now, this is where I go look for them. Waiting to see if any guys spawned here. They hadn't. I believe a pain elemental is still alive. I believe this is where I encounter at least one of them. Oh no, that's zombie man. I was like, shit, where's the last guy? And as it turns out, it's a random pain elemental. I don't know, I have no idea where he came from. Now we can exit. So yeah, awesome map. Very unorthodox gameplay, but it was pretty sweet. Yes, all around, it's a very mysterious map. I love the atmosphere. The oh, whoops. So yeah, shoot all those computer panels to lower the elevator and show the icon of sin. That's a big dub. And then you may have heard this in my playlist from other videos or about trees, but this is the MIDI I ripped that from. The level stat screen from this map. But yeah, awesome map. I like the palette change. I like the gameplay at the beginning where it's very strict on ammo and health. The part where you gotta have all the zombie men and stuff kill each other kind of sucks, but that's just because I was trying to max it. I don't think the map was ever intended to be maxed. But yeah, pretty cool map. Pretty mysterious, pretty secretive, bunch of little Easter eggs. Yeah, pretty sick map. Should check it out too if you want to play it blind or something like that. But yeah, that's about it for me.